Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Mini reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, back with a mini reviews vid. Today I'm going to be tackling two films I recently watched. Excuse me, everyone. First up will be a recent film from last year, and the other will be a just now released new film. So I'm going to be doing mini reviews on these, just give you a brief bit of the story and other stuff and what have you, and then give you my scores for the films. So if you're ready, let's get on with the show. First up is Dumb Money, released last September by Columbia along with Stage 6 Films. This is a biographical dramedy directed by Craig Gillespie, written by Lauren Shooker Bloom and Rebecca Angelo, based on the 2021 book The Antisocial Network by Ben Menzrich, and chronicles the GameStop short squeeze of January 2021. Now, I recently watched this when it premiered on Netflix a week ago, and well, from what I've seen of the film, I'm thinking it was not too bad. Of course, was about a lower middle class man named Keith Gill who's working as a financial analyst in Brockton, Massachusetts, and during his spare time he regularly frequents the stock market subreddit, posting his opinions on it via YouTube live streams under the name Roaring Kitty, and struggles to provide his family and YouTube work is constantly mocked by his brother as nerdy garbage. But anyway, at the height of the pandemic, Keith notices that video game retailer GameStop's stock is falling and sinks his life savings into buying stock and regularly live streaming updates with his viewers. But apparently, by January 2021, activity on the Reddit reveals that several hedge fund investment firms have been short selling stock in the chain on the assumption it would close and what have you. So, from what I've seen of the film, it was good and what have you. A little different than what I thought. It's just got a lot of crazy characters and language spread throughout and what have you. So it wasn't really that bad of a movie. I thought it was good. I liked it because it had GameStop involved. I have not been back in one for quite some time, to be honest. Now, this film does have a pretty good cast, though, including Paul Dano, who recently played the Riddler in The Batman, playing the role of Keith Gill. Pete Davidson plays his brother, Kevin. Vincent D'Onofrio plays the character Steve Cohen. America Ferrera plays Jenny, a viewer of Keith's channel. Let's see, and Anthony Ramos, who I had recently seen in The Heights, played Marcos Garcia, GameStop store clerk. There's Seth Rogen, who plays Gabe Plotkin. Let's see, Shailene Woodley. You may remember of The Secret Life of the American Teenager and the Divergent films, which I'll be reviewing those later on, as Keith's wife Caroline. And Sebastian Stan, who, of course, well known for playing Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier in the MCU, played the character of Vlad Teniff. There's also others, including Kate Burton, Clancy Brown, Dane DeHaan, and many others. The film set to 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying that its crowd-pleasing dramatization of real-life stock hijinks may not tell the complete story, but it's rousingly entertaining nonetheless. Well, I agree, it is pretty entertaining, Waggy, but it's just that it kind of had a few misses and what have you, especially with its language spread throughout. Well, and not only that, it had some hip hop and stuff, more than I could even bargain for. But hey, I'm not trying to be rude about that. Thank you very much. So overall, Dumb Money, well, it did okay. It did okay, but it's just that it didn't do great. It only made 20 million against its $30 million budget. So overall, Dump Money, I'd say if you've read the book or if you're into this little bit and what have you on GameStop, then I'd say you better watch it. The film's currently streaming on Netflix. Check it out. For my score, I give Dumb Money 3.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.5. Next main review, please. Next up is a review of the just now released sports comedy drama flick, The Underdoggs, from Amazon MGM Studios. Of course, was a film made for Amazon Prime. Directed by Charles Stone III, written by Danny Siegel and Isaac Shamus, starring Snoop Dogg along with Tika Sumpter, Andrew Schultz, Mike Epps, Cal Penn, and George Lopez. Now, the film focuses on Jason Two J's Jennings, an aging former NFL star with a reputation for being arrogant, self centered, and disrespectful. Following an argument with his longtime agent, he angrily drives off and runs an intersection, resulting in his car getting struck by a city bus. Charged with property damage, he is sentenced to community service. And back in his hometown of Long Beach, he reconnects with an old friend, Kareem, and gets an opportunity to complete his probation by coaching a local football team, initially motivated by selfish reasons as he attempts to use the team as a means of relaunching his faltering career. Yeah. And so in and his perspective changes as he realizes how the struggles of the young and untested players remind him of the obstacles he once faced. And as the pivotal game unfolds, showcasing the transformation of him and the team, he prioritizes the kids over a tempting TV show offer, emphasizing the importance of family and resilience. Well, that's all the story I will give to you. Now, my thoughts on the film was, hell, it was all right. It did have a little bit of funny stuff, but it just wasn't great though. This had more language than I could even imagine. What have you? Given the fact Snoop Dogg plays Jason and what have you, so he's okay and what have you. Now, and then there's Tika Sumpter. Know you may know her for being on the host of Best Friends Date, and of course, she recently was a star on One Life to Live. She's also been in supporting roles in What's Your Number, Sparkle, and Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas as well. And she's also been in, let's see, in Ride Along, in the Ride Along films, as well as Nobody's Fool. Oh yeah, and of course she recently played Maddie in the Sonic the Hedgehog films. She is currently expected to return as that character in the third film later on this year. I thought she looked familiar, just couldn't put my finger on it. Well, I thought she was pretty good as Charisse, the character. Jason kind of I can't really explain him. Why have you? Mike Epps plays Kareem. I will say he's pretty good. George Lopez plays the character Coach Feist, and he's not too bad. We have Cal Penn playing Ryan Kaufman. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's all right, and what have you. And of course, you know him of the first two Van Wilder films and the Harold and Kumar films. So overall, I'm gonna say the underdogs. Well, it kind of makes me feel like I'm watching an R-rated version of the Mighty Ducks, except it involves a football team and what have you. With so in from my point of view, it feels like an R-rated collision of the Mighty Ducks and let's see, maybe football films like Rudy or Radio or heck even Little Giants rolled into one sort of. Anyway, the film sits at 34% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying that Snoop Dogg remains an appealing screen presence, and the film offers its share of laughs, But this crass youth sports comedy isn't doing anything audiences haven't seen done better before. I agree and what have you. I think even though it's R rated, it could have used just a wee bit toned down the language. Not for Snoop, but for maybe the youngsters. I was really shocked when they really got into some crazy hijinks at the pool party and barbecue bit in that film. But I'm not going to tell you what that's like. I say you could give this movie a shot. I mean, if you're into Snoop Dogg or if you're into maybe sports comedies or sports comedy dramas or dramedies or I don't know, whatever you want to call them, I'd say give it a try. But don't say I didn't warn you. The Underdogs was okay. So anyway, for my score, I give the Underdogs 2.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it just a 5. So that's gonna do it for this main reviews vid. What did you think? What did you think of Dumb Money and the Underdogs? Have you seen either one of these films? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my review of Taken. So if you enjoyed my review, my main reviews vid, you can check out some of these other vids that I've recently done. In the upper left hand corner is my review for the 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 made for TV or direct to video prequel, The Dukes of Hazzard: The Beginning. Go to the upper right hand corner and see my recent review of a film that really didn't do so well, that being the film known as Monkey Bone, or if you would like maybe something a little bit different and what have you, you can go to the bottom left hand corner and see my spoiler free review of the new Mean Girls remake. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.